This is the story of a revolutionary gamble, a tale of ingenuity and power that reshaped the world economy as we know it. You might use paper money almost every day, but have you ever wondered how it all began? What if I told you the origins of modern currency lie within one daring experiment during the reign of Kublai Khan? Let's unravel the unknown and unravel this astonishing story. Trust me, it'll change the very way you see that piece of paper in your wallet. Rewind the clock to 13th century China, a time of colossal ambitions, astounding innovations, and the unrelenting Mongol conquests. Kublai Khan, the grandson of the legendary Genghis Khan, ruled an empire so vast it stretched from the eastern coasts of Asia to the heartlands of Europe. Yet, in this massive expanse, one critical problem loomed: how to facilitate trade and collect taxes efficiently within such a sprawling empire. The solution? Something audacious and unthinkable: paper money. Before Kublai Khan, the use of currency was mostly restricted to coins minted in precious metals like gold, silver, or bronze. Historically, people trusted these because of their inherent value. Carrying them around in massive quantities, however, was impractical, especially across vast distances. Imagine bags of gold riding on the backs of caravans, clear targets for bandits, and far too cumbersome for bustling trade routes, such as the famous Silk Road. But here's where Kublai Khan flipped the script. Inspired by earlier experiments in the Tang and Song dynasties, he decided to formalize the use of paper money. He printed banknotes, known as chow, for the first time on a scale so monumental that it left other civilizations dumbstruck. By 1273, the new currency bore the declaration of the Khan's imperial decree, and rejecting it for trade was punishable by law. In essence, Kublai Khan made an offer that no merchant, trader, or subject could refuse. Now, you may wonder, could paper, essentially scraps with ink, really compete with the glitter of gold? This is where the genius and audacity of Kublai Khan's strategy comes to light. The Mongol Empire operated as one of the wealthiest in the world, and the people had unparalleled trust in Kublai Khan as a ruler. This wasn't just paper. This was paper backed by the authority of the great Khan himself. It became clear that people weren't trading mere paper. They were trading a promise, a guarantee of value backed by the colossal resources of the Mongol Empire. But wait, this gets even better. Kublai Khan wasn't naive. He didn't just print money and hope for the best. Instead, his paper currency was meticulously produced. Each note was marked with the imperial seal and created using a mixture of bark from the mulberry tree. Counterfeiting was severely punished, ensuring the system's credibility. The decree even required citizens to trade in their metallic coins for paper equivalents, essentially eliminating competition and cementing the chow's legitimacy. Genius, right? Well, not everyone thought so. Marco Polo, the Venetian traveler and adventurer, visited Kublai Khan's court in the late 13th century, and even he couldn't hide his amazement. In his accounts, Polo noted the unbelievable expansion of trade enabled by this paper currency. He commented on how it brought about an economic revolution unparalleled in Europe, where coins still reigned supreme as the medium of exchange. For European merchants trekking to China, the entire concept of functional paper money seemed like wizardry, utterly alien and slightly intimidating. So, did it work? Oh, it worked all right. For decades, Kublai Khan reigned over a booming economy. The paper money system wasn't perfect. It was prone to inflation and depended heavily on the people's continued faith in its value. But for its time, it was surprisingly effective. Across the Mongol Empire, encompassing diverse cultures and far-flung territories, a single form of currency unified trade. Silk, spices, precious gems, and ideas flowed like water along the veins of the Silk Road, invigorated by this financial marvel. Was it all smooth sailing? Not exactly. Overprinting eventually led to inflation, a lesson that resonates even today. As the capabilities of strong governance weakened over the years following Kublai Khan's death, so did the trust in chow. the rapid depreciation of paper money was a cautionary tale about the dangers of overdependence on fiat currency systems without sustainable backing. But here's the kicker. Kublai Khan's experiment left a legacy that reverberated across the centuries. The concept of state-controlled paper currency eventually spread from China to the Middle East and much later to Europe. In fact, the very dollars, euros, and yen that we use today owe their origins to this bold economic leap taken by the Mongols. Even though his experiment ceased to exist in subsequent dynasties within China, its echoes continue to thrive in today's interconnected world. The idea that the power of money lies not in material substance, but in societal agreements and trust, is now a foundational pillar of modern economic systems. It's amazing how something so commonplace today started with an emperor and his daring ambition centuries ago. So, let's bring it back to you. The next time you reach into your pocket or wallet for a bill, think about this extraordinary history. That little slip of paper represents trust, authority, and centuries of evolution. It might seem ordinary, but through the lens of history, it becomes nothing short of miraculous. From the bark of mulberry trees to the twinkling laptops of today, the story of paper money is as much a tale of survival as it is of innovation. Kublai Khan's gamble on this radical idea shaped economies, cultures, and international relations for ages to come. It remains a testament to human ingenuity, adaptability, and the sheer audacity to challenge the status quo. And who knows? Perhaps the next momentous innovation in money, whether it's cryptocurrency, digital tokens, or beyond, will take a leaf from Kublai Khan's bold book. History has shown, time and again, that one simple idea holds the potential to rewrite the way we live and trade. Stay curious, because sometimes it's the smallest details in history that hold the biggest stories.